At South Buckinghamshire Riding for the Disabled Centre, it's the start of a new season for Mari Durward-Akhurst, Great Britain's Paris 2024 Olympic bronze medal winning Para Dressage athlete, and she's setting new goals. Her ambitions are fuelled by her love of horses, something that's also helped her overcome both the mental and physical challenges associated with the rare neurological condition she was born with.
When I was little, I was diagnosed with cerebral palsy, but it doesn't normally get worse. So I went to university and did a degree in sports therapy, lived away from home, and it became quite evident that I was more disabled than first thought. And in 2019, I got a diagnosis of a rare degenerative neurological condition, but it's so rare it doesn't have a name, and not very much is known about it. So I started with my local Riding for the Disabled Centre when I was 3 years old, and my physio thought it'd be a good form of therapy for my cerebral palsy. So I got on and loved it, and still riding now. I used to get bullied a lot when I was little because I was different to the other children, but I wasn't in a wheelchair. And I could go and ride horses and they've never ever judged me, and like you can talk to them. I used to say it was like my paradise, like I used to just have to get through school and then I could go and see the horses. In 2019 I made my senior international debut at the Para European, and I wasn't on world class then, so it was completely unexpected. 2 weeks before I had a phone call, "You're going," and I was like, whoa! And it was just amazing. It was like absolute dream come true. And in 2024, the squad thought we had a real chance at Paris, so they kind of threw everything at us in a good way. Going into that stadium was just, phenomenal. It took a really time to sink in. Like even when I was home, I kept going, am I a Paralympian? Did that really happen? It took a good year, and then obviously with my medal, I kept going, is that mine or was it a dream? So my mum and dad have been with me through like every step from that first ride to now, and I couldn't do it without them. My mum acts as my full-time carer, so comes everywhere with me. And my dad, until his recent hip replacement, has been getting me on and off. So really, he needs to get better quickly.
From the very beginning, she was with the horses. As she was about 3, she was put on a horse, and basically we haven't turned back from then. It makes her life worth living. She gets a tremendous amount of enjoyment from them, and she's also extremely successful at riding them. So they are her life, she would say.
I've trained with Rob for 9 years now. He came on board in like 2017 when I was just sort of a grade 1 and no way at this level, and he's helped me get better and better, and he knows me so well. Like he knows when to crack a joke or when to be serious. I think he's just really understanding, and he treats me almost as if I'm normal, which is in a good way. Like he's not scared of trying new things, and like he'll tell me to use my legs even though he knows I can't use my legs.
Very proud of Mari for getting to where she is, but I think very proud of the team around her and the family for supporting her all the way.
I think the thing that makes Mari such a successful para rider is the fact she'll never take no for an answer. She's never let her disability get in the way. She'll do whatever's needed to get that extra mark, to ride better, to improve her seat, that makes a difference. Mari has a very special relationship with Athene, aka the Duchess. Athene is an incredible horse. I mean, when you meet her and you spend time with her, not just riding her, but around her in the stable, around her in the barn, and you look into her eyes, you see that she's more than a horse. You can see that she literally knows her job. She just is an incredible horse. She really is, and we've been so lucky to work with her and Di.
This is Athene, and she is very special because she is a gentle giant. That's what we've always called her. And in fact, Rob calls her the Duchess because she's so elegant. Well, she's excellent for disabled riders because she's very quiet and she's very slow in her movements. She never does anything very fast, and it works very well with the disabled people.
So when I first got on her, the 2 previous para riders could use their legs to a certain extent, so it took quite a long time for her to realise that I couldn't. My legs do involuntary movements that I'm not in control of, and she'll actually ignore them. And she's like, no, I don't listen to that. I listen to the slight taps on my side. She's very clever. In 2023, I got the ride and I did some national competitions and won those with her. And then in 2024, it couldn't really have gone better. I think we went out in the first competition and came third, and then we started to win everything over and over again, which I haven't really experienced. And then you sort of get a bit of pressure as well, because you're like, oh, we have to go and win again. Who knows what the future after this year holds, but the aim is the Worlds. She's never done a Worlds, and it would kind of be like our story, because obviously other riders have done stuff with her before me. So yeah, it'd be incredible, and obviously we want to medal.
Although for now her work with the Duchess is a priority, at 19 years old the mare is nearing the end of her illustrious career, so Mari is starting to make new connections with Dan, the latest addition to the Durward-Akhurst string.
We've been looking for a new horse for a long time. It takes a long time, especially when you want one like Athene. Then in April we found him. He's an ex-eventer, so he's never done dressage. He's got a really good walk, but his temperament is to die for. He's never seen a wheelchair. The minute he saw me, he put his head in my lap. When I got on him, I was like, I think he's the one. Not really sure how I knew that. He was just so good. He did not understand what I was asking, but he didn't do anything wrong. He was just like, oh, you don't want me to turn? And he absolutely tries his heart out, which is what I love about him. He's always trying. Even if he's not quite sure, he'll try.
He just seems to understand, okay, this is my job, I have to stand still when Mari gets on, but he's very trainable and he's very clever and he wants to work hard for you. And I mean, you could have the most talented horse in the world, but if they're not trainable, they won't do anything for you.
He's very different to Athene. He's got a different type of walk, so it's kind of just getting used to the slightly bigger movement. He's more lollopy, whereas she's very expressive. And he's also much shorter in the body, so he's easier to keep together, whereas she's quite long. There's quite a lot of Athene to hold up for the judges. The ultimate goal for me and Dan will be the LA 2028 Paralympics. He'll hope to do his first international this year, but this year there's no pressure on him. It's still Athene as the main ride, which is quite nice for him. And then next year, hopefully he'll take over and do the Europeans, because that would be sort of the stepping stone on to LA. I've had so much taken away from me, there's so much I can't do, but horses is something I can still do, so I can go and ride. So even a tough hospital appointment doesn't matter, because I've still got my horses, and just spending time with them, it always brings a smile to my face.